Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome to Sonia Podcast. So we're in Storytime.
This podcast contains adult themes and graphic violence. Listener discretion is advised.
So
Welcome to Sonia Podcast. So it's story time, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Which at first I thought it was just three friends. When I heard the story, I thought it was three best friends. So you got Jeremy, Leon, and we're gonna call him David. So you got Jeremy, Leon, and David. So Jeremy's grandparents had left his parents a townhouse, but instead, because he graduated, they gave him the townhouse. So him, his friend Leon, and his friend David all moved into the townhouse. So they was throwing parties and stuff like that. They was good. They was great friends. But they also had a secret. And their secret was all three of them was in a love triangle. That blew my mind. Like, what? Like, when I heard that, I was like, what? So Leon had mental issues. So, he had like these really bad episodes. But Jeremy would provoke him. But he want people around to see these episodes that Leon is having. So one friend said that they seen Leon having these episodes, and he had pulled a knife out on Jeremy, and now Jeremy takes the knife from him, but Jeremy punches him, like knocks him out. So now David's grandmother, she comes, she's like, have you seen David? So Jeremy says, no, him and Leon haven't seen David since a week. So now his grandmother is really worried, like, where is David? They haven't seen him since a week. So Jeremy go tell his mother that he's scared of Leon. Leon be having these episodes. So now they investigate in a missing person for David. So now, as they investigate, and his mother tell the authorities, like, oh, Jeremy told me that Leon be having these real violent episodes, and she was scared for her son's life. So now, as time go by, and they investigate in David's murder, Jeremy says he want to confess something. So now he goes and he tells the cops that he had to kill Leon because Leon confessed to killing David. So the story he tells is that one night Leon is having his episodes and he confessed like, oh, I killed David. So Jeremy was like, said he was afraid for his life. So he winds up killing Leon and taking him to the attic and putting him in the attic buck naked. This is what he said. He put him in the attic buck naked with socks on. So when they go to the attic, they found Leon, but they found out that he has no socks on. But he has a plastic bag over his face. So now the cops is like, well, we need to find where David's at. So Jeremy like, please let me know where he's at if you find him. So they said, okay. But they needed to go back to the house and investigate more for Leon. So when they get to the house, they search the house, and the blood is in Jeremy's room leading to the attic. So now they go outside. So when they go outside, it's a shadow grave. In the shadow grave is David. Now remember, Jeremy said he killed Leon, but Leon was naked and had socks on. But that wasn't true. David was naked and had socks on. So Jeremy had confessed to killing both his friends, but without confessing. So now they like, okay, they did an autopsy and found out David and Leon both is murdered in the same way. So now they investigating Friends. Friends are saying that Jeremy, Leon, and David all was in a love triangle. But David and Leon didn't want to be in that triangle. They supposedly had been just experimenting. And they had told Jeremy that they didn't want to live this life no more. So because they didn't want to live this life no more, he winds up killing them. This is a true story, y'all. This is not like something I made up. This is a true story. So, he gets 2 consecutive life sentences. And I want to thank you for listening to my podcast. Please give it a 5-star review on Speakers, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you listen to your podcast at. Please share. Please go to please leave a comment on this podcast or sv766752@gmail.com. www.wavilo. Use promo code Sonia. www.instacart156. http://podcasters.com. /wordpress.com is my website. You can find me at Sonia Santiago, Twitter, Sonia Santiago, YouTube, Sonia Santiago, Pinterest, son.ia 9795 Instagram. Thank you and have a good night.